Welcome back. Today we are diving into a topic that we all know too well, and that is gift giving on a budget. It can be stressful trying to show love and appreciation while keeping your wallet in check.
Absolutely, Z. Especially when there are just so many special occasions throughout the year, from birthdays to holidays. You want to make each gift meaningful without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
For me, I'm an al cheapo when it comes to gift giving, because I think that sometimes, well, am I fooling myself by saying the sentimental gifts mean more?
Well, what do you mean by sentimental? That's the thing. Is sentimental seen in a material gift, or is it seen in time and experiences and memory?
That.
Yeah.
I was thinking of a material gift, but why not gift someone with your time and your energy?
Yeah.
For myself, you know, let's say it was a first date, ne? You go on a first date, you go to the movies, that movie ticket, that stamp, you kind of keep it.
Yes.
10 years later, you surprise Bay and say, remember when we first got together? I love that kind of stuff. Very, very meaningful.
You put that into a little frame, and it's a really sentimental gift. I like that.
I love care packages as well.
Yes.
Oh, putting together a little bit of everything, your favorite snacks. It, again, doesn't have, could be a lollipop. It could be that ticket stub. It could be a teddy bear from back in the day. You kind of put that all together, make a nice care package hamper and gift it to your loved one. Why not?
I like that. You know what I also love, Pali? I love things that are made. So make me something, like make me a candle or make me a jar of crunchies. Like when you make something, your spirit is in that item, which is also so beautiful. Another thing I'm big on in my home is making cards. I try not to buy cards anymore. I think when you hand make a card, it's just so much more special.
It is. Actually, I haven't thought about hand making a card, and I can't even remember the last time I hand made a card. Probably grade 2, yeah, absolutely. But you know, for you, when it comes to gift giving, I am also a little bit of an El Cheapo throughout the year. All the birthdays, all the Christmases, all this.
Yes.
I save all of the bags. I have a little place in the study for them and I slot them away. And when it is Christmas time or time to give to someone else, I just take one out, rip that card up, that says Diabalisa, and then I just write a brand new one. And, you know, it's all about upcycling.
I love that. I love upcycling, recycling, repurposing, and also regifting. Regifting's not a bad thing.
Is that a thing?
Of course, and it's okay. I think if someone gives you something or you get something from a promotion and you're not really feeling it, it's okay to pass it on.
I always thought that was taboo, Z.
But why? Who would know that?
That's true. That's true. I just always want to feel appreciated, or maybe make someone feel that I appreciate them in all ways. But one thing I do, I know you can relate, we get a lot of freebies in our industry. Yeah. So I love giving. I mean, my mom is the #1 inheritor, and then my mother-in-law is the 2nd inheritor. And that, you know, it's such a special way to say, I thought of you, and here's a little something, something.
For sure. You know, Pali, I think what's important as well, because it really is a pressurized time, I think it's important to acknowledge the true state of being that you're in at that moment. If you are in a state of being where you simply cannot afford to splurge, it's okay to go, I'm in this season at the moment and this is all I can afford. And the moment you own it, you dilute the pressure and the expectation that you feel around giving something more than you can afford.
I actually was going to touch base on that, and I love the fact that you highlighted it, especially if you come from different backgrounds, you know, families that celebrate and give gifts and others that don't, and kind of finding that balance and striking that balance and creating possibly new traditions in your own home.
Absolutely. I think this is such an important conversation, you know, especially as we head into gift-giving seasons. You don't have to spend a fortune to show someone that you care. It's really about being thoughtful, creative, and most importantly, personal.
Exactly. And don't forget, there are tons of budget-friendly DIY gift ideas and sales throughout the year that can help you stretch your gift-giving budgets without compromising on quality.
Remember, the true magic of gift giving isn't in the price tag, it's in the thought, the care, and the creativity behind it. This season, let's celebrate the spirit of giving while staying mindful of our budgets. And with ABSA by your side, you can take control of your finances with ease. Visit absa.co.za to explore a range of tools and resources that'll help you navigate your financial journey so that you can focus on what truly matters, sharing love and making memories.
There are stories of dreamers, and we're inspired by them all. We invite you to write your story with us. Your story matters. ABSA.
It's now a perfect time to take our celebrations outdoor. And today we're joined by Chef Jay, who is here to show us how to create a beautiful alfresco table setup. Jay, Hi, my friend.
babes.
One thing about you, DIY king. Jay does it all.
Isn't this gorgeous?
Now, I've never heard of the concept of al fresco. What is
Okay.
that about?
So basically, it refers to being outdoors, but specifically making reference to eating outdoors.
Okay.
So it's about, celebrating and fellowshipping around a table outdoors. I mean, we live in one of the most beautiful countries and our weather is always just amazing, especially around this time of the year. So entertaining outdoors is where it's at.
I love that. And, at the end of the day, we are kind of building up to Christmas. It's our Christmas prep show, part 2. But this doesn't scream Christmas. It's still very opulent. It's still very lush and absolutely gorgeous. But it's not saying, hey, it's festive season. So tell me about how to put something like this together.
Well, firstly, I encourage everyone to rummage through the entire home, their garage, their garden. First, find what you have, right? And see how you can work with that. Literally everything that I have on this table, I have somehow found along the way and I've had them in my home. And there's just so many ways that you can sort of lift them up. So I'm going for sort of Balinese style. I'm very inspired with my travels, especially when I entertain. So that's why you see a lot of the grass, the straw, but little touches of elegance. And I think what you spoke to about earlier is what alfresco dining is about. It's super sophisticated, but unpretentious. So you can still really dress up, have a beautiful meal, and feel like you're in a fine dining space, but having a more relaxed atmosphere.
Yes, and that's exactly what this is giving. I can just only imagine this in a plush, lush garden. So you have got quite different elements, different textures, and different colors. Can you just talk me through how you were able to put this together?
Let's start with the runner, because I think every table needs some kind of fabric or layering. This is a calico. So dressmakers use this to make patterns. This can be used for upholstery. So this is literally a piece of fabric I have lying around at home that I've just used as a runner. I've got some other options. Of course, Granny's doily, man. This is a family heirloom.
Take me back.
I would literally put this on the table and zhuzh it up, make it more modern. Let's talk about a couple of items. So repurposing of things, Pali. Everyone has jars lying around at home. Sauces, coffee. All I've done is put a little bit of twine around it just to add a touch of, personality and style. And I think it's a great touch. So if you have any offcuts of ribbon, different colors, you can definitely include those.
And it adds to that rustic feel.
Adds to the rustic feel. I also sometimes, even though you are in the outdoors, bringing some of that right directly to the table is also a great addition. Some fresh citrus, affordable, easy to get your hands on. And I've also added some citrus leaves. I've got a lemon tree outside, so you can add some of that. We've also got this beautiful hibiscus, so bringing in that tropical feel. And then we've also got the pin cushions. Such a beautiful gift we have in South Africa,
Absolutely.
right?
You mean driving through the West Coast, this is exactly what you can
Exactly.
see just lined up. And we've also got some napkin choices.
Yes.
I see here that you've decided to fold in your napkins and just tuck in the cutlery.
Yes.
But this fan, how did you achieve that?
Listen, the folding of the serviettes, it's such a retro thing that I just think still adds such a cute, whimsical thing to a
Yeah.
table. So let's put ours aside, Pali, and
Okay.
I've got a few choices here. So pick and choose.
Obviously, palisa
Okay.
flower.
I'm going to pick a doily because I'm kind of vibing with the doily at the moment.
Yes.
So we're going to go onto our serving plate. Okay. You're going to fold from the bottom to the top.
Right,
Right?
folded.
And then right to left. Now you can see I've sort of have an oblong shape, right? So what you want to do is just to fold in to make it a more square shape.
Okay.
Okay, then you can lay that down, and then you peel back one corner from one side to the diagonal at the bottom. So obviously I'm working with a doily here, so it's a bit
It's more flimsy.
it's a bit more flimsy, but this creates quite a beautiful pocket to slide in your cutlery. And what I'm going to do is grab a bit of these citrus leaves, and I'm going to pop that inside.
Wow.
And you can just see how that already elevates your play setting.
It's giving personality.
It's giving personality. It's giving mixing what you have with something more modern, like the plate. But I think the important thing is to optimize what you have in your home. Don't go and spend a lot of money. You'll be amazed and surprised at what you could have in your home. So start there and take it from there.
And you keep on building. Look, this entire show we've been speaking about recycling, reusing, and upcycling too. And these ideas are absolutely beautiful and inspiring. So here's to making our holiday gatherings as stylish and memorable as they can be. We'll see you after the break.